guest.
What's up, Javon?
Our spotlight is on actor Javon Anderson.
Hey.
There he is. Welcome,
Hey guys, thank you
Javon.
for having
Welcome.
me.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Thank
Javon.
you.
You all for having me.
All right, let me tell the audience exactly who you are, Javon. Javon Anderson grew up in Detroit, Michigan, and attended Wayne State University before finding his passion for acting as an extra in the film Conviction. After that, Javon auditioned for whatever he could, including the 2014 film Goosebumps, which he actually eventually lost out on because of his weight. The rejection inspired Javon to lose 135 pounds in 7 months. After interviews on Good Morning America and Yahoo regarding his metamorphosis, he soon booked roles in national commercials and feature films like The End of the Tour, Royals, A Family Christmas, Heart Lock. And then in February of 2019, he landed the role of a lifetime alongside Academy Award winner Matt Damon and Golden Globe winner Don Cheadle as Lonnie in the feature film No Sudden Move. And let me tell you, he made the most of that opportunity because he was fantastic. Thank you so much for joining our show. Thank you, Javon.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
Javon.
that.
All right, now I know I tried to give an
I really
extensive I tried to give an extensive bio, but I wanted to give you a little time to tell us more about yourself, and so we can get to know you a little bit better. Tell us something we can't Google about you.
something you can't Google about me. So two things actually. One is that I'm very familiar with dirt bikes and motorcycles and four-wheelers and
Oh, wow.
all types of
Cool.
ATV off-road. Yeah. I've actually
Okay.
Wow.
been riding dirt bikes since 7 years old.
Wow, 7 years old.
Sorry about that little
No problem. You know,
segment.
No problem.
that's the way technology is sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And we've been getting all types of crazy weather here, so it's been a lot of storms and a lot's going on with
Knocking it
the
out.
signal and services over here. So, oh yeah.
Cool, no problem.
But
So go ahead. You were telling us about something that Google. You like dirt bikes.
The dirt
yes. So
bikes.
yep, I'm into the thrill seeking. I love riding motorcycles, four wheelers. Man, I've been doing it since I was yay high. I mean, I can catwalk. I can do all types of stuff, and I love to go
Oh, your
skating.
skills.
Skating. Yep, with my grandfather took me skating since I was 7 years old. Same
We're
thing with
talking
dirt
roller
bike riding.
skating.
Oh yeah, roller skating. Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
my
mean,
wife.
yay high.
You don't understand. My wife is all about roller skating right now. I mean, she's
Oh
like, she
man.
wants to open a roller skating rink. She's like, we trying to take our friends to roller skating. She's mad because
It
I don't
keeps you in
roller
shape.
skate.
Oh man, it's a good activity to have. It keeps you in shape, keeps you active. It's something that's light,
Hard.
easy to do with the family.
Yeah, definitely. All right, that's awesome. So, question I had, I want to know what it was like acting alongside a legend such as uh, Don Cheadle, Benicio del Toro. I mean, you're here in this scene
Yeah.
with these two, I mean, incredible actors, and you did a fantastic job. I mean, you fit right in. I mean, you
Thank
were,
you, thank you.
I mean,
Natural.
yeah. So, tell us what it was like. What was it like being on set like that?
Man, it felt like if compared to sports, it was like basketball going to the finals every day on set, man. I
Wow.
mean, the
Mm.
level of guys brought, and it was just so natural with them that it just caused you to step up, step it up a notch to be on that
Yeah.
level. And then seeing like how deep and intricate they are with their characters is like a master class that you're watching as you're acting with these guys. So it was like a dream come true as an actor, really, because you always see,
Wow.
you take classes and they talk about these things of these great legends, but to be witnessing it firsthand and to take those tidbits back and I can't explain. It's phenomenal. It's just a phenomenal experience.
So you feel like you
Wow.
learned a ton from them. I'm assuming.
Oh yes, oh yes. When
So
I
what were
say
you able
that
to take
Don
like
Cheadle and
specifically?
Benicio,
Okay, go ahead.
oh, when I say that they were so detailed on their character development, and like when we were talking on set, just chopping it up on scenes. So we for instance, a scene with me and Don Cheadle, Benicio is on the sidelines, and then he kind of interjects a little bit and says, "Hey, I think this kind of can go this way for your character. And I'm like, wow, I'm just taken back because I'm like, he's diving into my character, and I'm like, to see that level of dedication to the script was
Wow.
unseen before for myself.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
so
That's so
things like
interesting.
that. I took a lot of notes from them on how to really dive into your character development. As an actor, you still have to go a little bit harder, a little another notch up, so to speak, for your character for that film.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I learned a lot of when watching those actors, that they really take that serious.
All right.
Nice.
Now I have one more question before I turn it over to my co-host. So, um, you
Okay.
lost over 100 pounds. Now I've lost about,
Yes.
I think I've gone up and down in weight from time to time. You know, I've been working out and then I lose some weight and then so I've lost 70 pounds at one point when I was younger.
Oh,
And
congrats.
the reaction I
Nice.
received from people was so very different. It's like suddenly people see you differently. They see you as a person
Yeah.
differently. Did you experience that? And how much does weight truly affect your marketability in general, like in the movie industry?
Just to dive back into what you were saying, you do get different notices and looks that you would not have had before, or would have not have been there before. And from my perspective, it shouldn't be like that for an individual, because you're still the same
Yeah.
person regardless of
Yep,
what the appearance
that's
is.
how I
Like I'm,
felt. Yep.
you but it did for the field of acting. It played a lot of impact on me as far as marketability. I was kind of not to say pigeon-toed, but a lot of the roles I were getting were based on appearance and not necessarily skill or
Skill.
level of what you can do. A lot of it would be just, you just look more so than you can take this role or part,
I
type of
see.
thing. So that really drove me to take myself more serious with my weight loss. Say, hey, I'm gonna kind of affect my lifestyle, so I need to make adjustments and do what I need to do,
Yeah.
in order to be more marketable.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna turn it over to Lizzie. What's your question, Lizzie?
So you're from Detroit, right?
Yes. Yeah.
A lot of the movie was filmed in Detroit, your hometown. How was that?
Oh yeah.
How was that?
It was exciting. Usually you don't get too many Hollywood films like that that entirely shoot in your state. And for them to
Yeah.
entirely shoot in Detroit alone, I mean, that was fantastic. And to know that Steven Soderbergh really had a goal to come to Detroit, Michigan, and really shoot this entire film here, no matter what it took. And he made it happen. And as a Detroiter, that is astounding to me. I hope that a lot of other people take note from him doing that, and see that you could come to Detroit, Michigan, and make a fantastic film with a great crew of actors. So I'm very happy for that as a Detroiter, that he really came and shot that whole film here, because you don't typically see a lot of
Wow.
Hollywood films that come here and
And I
shoot their
assume he
entire
pulled
film
in a
in
lot
one
of
state.
extras from Detroit as well.
Oh yeah, I want to say, other than your main A-list cast, it was all locals. From production to
Wow.
cast
Awesome.
Very
wise. Oh
nice.
yeah, he
That's awesome.
utilized a
Very
That's
nice.
good.
lot of Detroiters. So it,
That's
it really did
amazing.
a lot of good for
That's
our
good.
city. Oh yeah.
That's good. Because I was just going to ask, like, how did the community respond? Like, I'm sure there was a lot of hype, a lot of job opportunities, a lot of opportunities for
Yes.
businesses in Detroit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's definitely brought a lot of business back to Detroit. A lot of things, like you said, opportunities for
Nice.
actors who have not had a chance to work with somebody of that caliber to come here and shoot
Hmm.
their film here. Usually you hear a lot of stories about people having to go to California or Atlanta. He came here and allowed a lot of Detroiters the opportunity to be a part of his project. And that alone is a huge thank you that Detroit was giving back to the cast, because we showed as much
Nice.
love as he showed back to us. I mean, we welcomed him with warm arms.
I think that's probably why it
Yeah.
made it feel authentic.
Yeah,
So I have
Yeah,
one
for
more
oh
sure.
quick
yeah,
Yeah.
question.
oh yeah.
Go ahead,
I
Lizzie.
have one more quick question. So this movie was not set in 2021. This was like what 1950s, if I'm not mistaken. So it was a
Yes.
little bit of a time warp. So how was that for you? Like, what preparation did you have to do to go back in time to make your character authentic?
So
Good question.
one thing, to be honest with you, is that Ed Solomon, the writer, as I was reading this script, I realized that he dug into a lot of Detroit history, and so much so that it was
Okay,
eye-opening to myself as well. And I had to go
okay,
back and do a lot
okay,
of research on our Black Bottom Detroit, on our automotive industry here. It was
okay. Hmm.
very eye-opening. It was like a history lesson, so to speak, in watching that film and reading the script. So as a Detroiter, I am astounded that he put so much detail into this film about our city, and that he brought
Nice.
out history that I didn't even know. A lot of my younger
Nice.
generation don't know about the Black Bottom Detroit, so it definitely was
Yeah.
an eye opener for our city.
Wonderful.
Very
Nice.
nice.
All
Wow.
Very
right,
nice.
all right. I want to go to Gianni Storm next.
I actually had. Okay, I'll ask this one. Um, as an actor, what would you like to be remembered for, or what is a role that you would like to play?
A role. Well, for one, for me specifically, I want to deliver an impactful performance. So I always
Yeah.
look after my idols that I look at, the Denzel Washingtons, the
Mm-hmm.
roles that they take on that leave a good impact on you as a person. That can make you go home and think, whether it's
Mm.
something that's impactful to your family or just your personal life. I want to deliver performances that leave a feeling with everyone. That leaves you in a good, whether it be happy moment or even if it's a serious, sad piece where I had to deliver a very powerful message to you. I want to be able
Yeah.
to just convey good energy to my performances. So that's my ultimate goal. So I wouldn't say I specifically have a role that I want, more so where it's that whatever role that I do dive into, I want to give a good performance to my audience.
You're all good. Thank
Wonderful.
you.
All right, Robbie.
So I really, just to feed off of what you were just saying, in No Sudden Move, the scene where you're in there in the apartment with Don Cheadle and he's looking for a place to stay. I really connected with your character at that point because I really felt just that conflict from within. It was just, you really wanted to hook him up, but it's like, there's too much heat. You got to get the fuck out. Yeah.
No, I agree. I agree. And like you said, when it comes to doing a backstory on your character script, I knew that for me character, for Lonnie and Kurt, we had to have a lot of history for what went on. And just talking to Don Cheadle, reason that he want to do certain things and giving me and him a stronger history. I mean, that really conveyed great with that scene as well, because I wanted the heads up that I can and say, hey man, what's going on is not what we should be doing. We've kind of been through these things, and that was with the history that I had created a lot. That we went through this hoop 10 times, and I want to really be here for you, but you're forcing my hand, so to speak.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
funny story, just to tad bit about that scene,
Mhm.
Don Cheadle actually improv. There was a little bit of improv in that scene, and
Oh
it fit so
wow.
perfectly with everything that went. Oh yeah, oh yeah, and that came from just us
Nice.
building up a history with our characters and just
Yeah.
going through the motions over and over. It just opened up that world.
So then
So,
how's your improv? How's your improv?
That's a good question.
Ooh.
well, we got it on
I
film.
take
It was pretty
improv.
good.
Yeah, I take it very seriously because when you build in a character, the lines is as great as the script is, lines don't always matter. You have to have a character presence to deliver those
Okay.
lines. So when we
Mhm.
can go off script, if my character is solid enough, it doesn't matter what lines are written down. If I know the direction and what we're trying to accomplish in that scene, it'll just flow naturally. So I feel like improv is something that I really take seriously, and given
Good.
from the caliber of those actors and to see it firsthand is something that's very keen in acting. You have to be able to do. You have to be able to just go off script and take control of a character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny, you might have to try to get him on unscripted off stage, or what is the name of your what's the name of your
Unscripted.
no what
It's
Unscripted, yeah.
unscripted on stage.
on
Yeah, it's like the
stage. Get him on there for some improv one day. That'd be fun.
So,
I would love
Javon,
to. I would love to.
Oh, he
I,
said he'd love to, Johnny. You have to work that out.
so
that would be fun.
I want to drop a name on you, and I want you to tell me how significant this person has been in your development
Uh
as an actor.
oh.
Sharina Walker, your aunt.
Oh,
So,
huge, huge,
Aw.
huge, huge,
Aw.
Aw.
huge. I have to give all thanks to Sharita Walker, my aunt. She's the reason I'm acting. She kicked it off for me years ago when I was in a whole different career path. She urged me to go to this casting call that led me to being an extra in Conviction. And I'm telling you, it set off a firestorm for me to really take this seriously and want to be passionate
Wow.
for this. So I give her all credit due for that. She is
Aw.
super helpful into that journey of my life.
Yeah.
wonderful. Thank you.
So we
Very
did have.
cool.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Do you feel
Rob's
like you
always a
need
fun.
to move to Hollywood? I know you're still in Detroit.
Well,
Do you feel like you need to move to Hollywood?
Well, at this point, I just got management on the West Coast, so I am going to be
Oh,
dabbling out
Nice,
on the West Coast. So,
all right.
nice.
so
All
yep,
right.
I am going to be planting my feet out there and looking for the next bigger big opportunity.
That's a
Mhm.
good question. I
Absolutely.
mean,
Right.
because Gianni, you might need to move out there too. Get your acting gig going.
I'm in Atlanta and I still can't find anything, but I think I'm gonna
Oh,
take your advice, Javon, and look for representation.
Or
So
or even Gianni, or maybe
yeah.
even New York to start.
Oh, New York.
Maybe
Yep.
even New York to start. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
closer.
yeah.
that's true.
It's expensive. Well, both LA's expensive too.
Yeah, I was gonna say LA is expensive. Yeah.
LA's pretty expensive
Very,
too.
yeah.
But
Oh
it's not
yeah.
New York expensive. I'm gonna be honest. I
No,
mean,
you're right. You're
No,
right.
no,
there's some
no. It's
places
not
That's
you
New
can
York.
live
expensive.
in LA and be
It's
okay. New York is
New York.
like,
Be prepared. I'm just telling y'all, if y'all go to New York before you get to LA, be prepared to live in a box
yep,
for like $3,000 a month. Just
yes,
be prepared for that.
yep.
Not
Get it for
That's
free.
20
that's
years.
New York.
I've heard the stories. I've heard stories.
Yeah, yeah, y'all have Detroit. I know Detroit is trying to is on the comeback, but Detroit has some really nice houses. So some of
Mhm.
their
Yeah.
houses are like they're huge houses. I mean, but they are just really nice with like the interiors and everything. They're like really
Oh,
nice houses.
But let me just say this about Detroit also. Detroit also has a lot of houses that are on the market or that are unoccupied that need to be developed. So if you want like a project, buy one of those
And
houses
they're
that
nice
aren't
houses.
aren't
Mhm.
expensive
Really?
now, and then you go look at House Hunters, go to HGTV and build that shit up, and you got $1 million house in a minute. You got a
You
million
well,
just
dollar
put this
house
what I
in
on.
a
would say
minute.
is the Detroit market is definitely on the rise. It's a
Mhm.
lot of
Yeah.
Mhm.
development that's been coming to here. I mean, from
Mhm.
my downtown with Dan Gilbert and so much going on, it is a lot of development going on in the city of Detroit.
Yeah. So there were a couple of questions online, real quick. So Olivia says, "Do you have any other big projects lined up that we should be looking out for? And
Mm.
Yeah. What's up next?
have you lost any friends or families due to your success, or is it all support and happiness?"
Good
As of right
question.
now,
Good
it's been all
question.
support and happiness. I haven't experienced any vibes or anything like that, so it's been all positivity on my end for that. And as far as for my next thing that's going on, I just recently filmed a movie called The Bad Girls 2 here in Detroit. That'll be coming out, I want to say within the next few months.
What's it
And
called? Say it
I'm
again. You
auditioning
broke up
The
slightly.
Bad Girls, The Bad Girls 2.
The Bad Girls too. Nice. Okay.
Yep,
Nice.
that'll be coming out in a few months, and I'm auditioning like crazy. I've got a few commercials in the lineup, so
And
it's
I
a lot
saw
of good
this. I
Good.
support.
saw this online. What is this? The Silent War.
Yes, yep. That's Silent War. That's a short film that I did with Lance Kawas. He's a director here from Detroit as well. I worked with him on The Royals Family
Nice.
Christmas and Family Thanksgiving. So that's one of his passion projects. Phenomenal director, and that's something that I can't wait to come out as well. That'll be coming out early 2022. I believe a trailer should be coming out within the next few weeks, if I'm not mistaken. But yep, that is going to be another fantastic project by a great team from Detroit.
Awesome. And
Nice.
Very cool.
Amazing.
also I know Micah. I don't know if you saw. You said you saw last week's show. So Micah on last week's show of Black on Black Cinema podcast. He's one of the co-hosts there. I know they'd love to probably get you on as well. So I'm gonna
Oh,
put you
that
in
would be
contact with
great.
him. All right.
Oh,
So
definitely. I appreciate the support.
oh, absolutely, yeah, yeah. I'd love to, man. I'd love to see you blow up. It'd be awesome. I mean, you're already on
Yeah.
your way up. You're already on your way up, so
Yeah.
that's always good.
Basic.
Yeah, yeah. So Gianni Storm,
Oh,
you're gonna get him on
thank you.
unscripted on stage, and then we're gonna hook him up with Black on Black
Yep.
Cinema.
Yes. We got to think of a character for you,
Oh, yeah.
Javon. We got to think of your character. We'll come up with something.
It sounds good to me. Oh, yeah. I am all on board.
Nice.
All right, Javon. Well, I want to thank you. This is all the time we have, but I do want to give you an opportunity to say any last words and let people know how they can look you up, find you.
I can be reached on through my social media. Instagram handle is Javon underscore Anderson, Javon underscore Anderson underscore, or
Okay.
Twitter under the same handle as well. I I want to thank you guys so much for welcoming me out to this. This was a fantastic experience. I want to give a shout out to my future wife. Chantrice. I'm actually getting married next month, August 22nd, guys.
Oh, that's right.
Hey,
I did see a.
Thank you.
I think I did see something
Nice.
online where you did a proposal. You did a proposal somewhere, right?
Aw,
Yes,
I think I did
yes,
that's
see
oh
that.
cute.
yeah.
Hold
I'm
on.
That's
excited
cute.
about
I'm going to
that.
see. I'm going to see if I can find that real quick. You
Neil's
know
about to
me.
pull it.
I'm about to see if I can find that thing real quick. I don't think I have it ready. I was going to
You're
see if I
getting
can pull
married
it up.
next month?
yeah,
Yes,
it's the
August
22nd.
22nd. Oh yeah.
Wow. Congratulations, Javon. Wow.
Thank
What?
you,
This
thank
is
you,
your
thank
year.
you.
That's
Do
yeah,
your
yeah,
Yeah,
thing,
this
brother.
is
Do
year.
your
This has been a
thing.
great year.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Actually, I think I have it. Hold on, let me see. I think I was able to get it. I'm gonna see if I can do it real quick. Let's see. Let me see what I can do. A little loud. Oh
Look at
man.
that love. Look at that love. Yes.
Sorry, I was
That is
able to get
awesome. Thank you.
it.
Thank you. Thank you. That was, oh man, one of the best moments of my life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good for you. Good
Oh,
for you.
Javon.
Glad to see it.
Very nice.
Glad to see it.
All right, Javon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you again for joining us, and we will definitely look to have you back and everybody get in contact with you. Thanks again, Javon.
Okay.
Thanks
I
again. Good luck
appreciate you
to you,
guys.
brother.
Bye,
And
Javon.
Good luck
Thank
to you,
you.
thank
brother.
you all. And everyone have a great day. Thanks for the invite again. I appreciate you all.
You too.
Of course.
Thank you.
That was so sweet. I wasn't expecting that. That was so
That was
sweet.
awesome.